Hey, Earth signs. So, I'm going to be doing a quick tarot reading about the next 48 hours, what to look out for, and just to get a general peek at your energy. Let's get started with some signs and synchronicities. Crown chakra, hummingbird. Hummingbirds are said to come into your life when love is coming towards you. So that could be significant for some of you all. With the crown chakra, you all might be having some awakenings, karmic. So you guys might be dealing with a karmic partner. And then you got the number one, which is about new beginnings, unity, independence, and the potential for creation. It also represents divine consciousness. Okay. So we're going to move on from the signs and synchronicities, and we're going to take a look at some oracles. See what oracle cards come out for you guys for the next 48 hours. Emotional storm. Interesting. So this karmic that might be coming around for some of you guys in the next 48 hours could stir up some emotions, depth. Yeah. And then you got divine feminine. No, that was way too many cards. Clinging. Karma. Okay. So you definitely have someone in your energy that hi Woonji. You have somebody in your energy that's definitely wanting to come back who has karmic energy. So this person is somebody that was sent in your life to teach you a lesson. And the thing about karmics are, even though we have a lesson to learn, they also have a lesson to learn. And so they could be coming into our energy, not necessarily because we haven't completed the cycle. We could have very well completed our cycle, learned our lesson through the time we've had with them. But if they still haven't learned their lesson, they'll still keep coming back for more. That's just kind of how that works. Heart fog. Mixed signals, blocked emotions, messed up. So what I got off of this card is that whoever this person is, they haven't been very transparent about their feelings, and they keep trying to come back to try again and again to like be more open and more vulnerable, but they really just don't know how with the depth card here. And then you got second chance. Yeah, they keep coming back. They they keep coming back. They want to try again. And every time I think the depth of their emotions might be a little bit intense. So they get intimidated by their own emotions. And so they end up kind of being apprehensive, even though their initial intention was to be vulnerable with you. But every time they start feeling those feelings flare up, they can't help themselves. They get scared and they run away or they retreat. Finality, but you guys are kind of sick of it. I'm getting here that you guys have been open and vulnerable with this person, and you feel like it's the least they could do is return the favor, or meet you halfway, and they're not doing that. And so you guys are getting fed up with it, And for a lot of you guys, you have told this person goodbye. That's why they keep coming back, because they keep hoping that you'll give them a second chance. And a lot of times you do give them another chance, but it's just the same thing over and over again. And so you guys end up just being over it and walking away over and over again. Let's get one more of these. Abandoned. Yeah, you guys are walking away. Ecstasy and releasing. So there's something or someone that has got your energy, just pulled you into a new energy. You have completed your cycle with this person, and you are trying to start a new cycle. Either it is something that has to do with work or your passions, or it's actually another person. Let's see what comes out in the career and life oracles. Goodness. Okay, moving up, you are increasing your power and status. You may get a promotion or move to a better home or office. You climb the ladder of success. And then you got real passion. We was just saying that. Stop wasting time in dead-end jobs and find your true passion. It's fine to experiment, but don't settle for less than you truly deserve. So, yeah. That's kind of the energy you're getting all the way around. It's not just with your romantic relationships. You are seeking fulfillment in every aspect of your life. And so if when you give your all to something, you see that it can't give back to you the fulfillment that you seek, you're starting to set your sights higher and higher. Maybe there was a point in time in your life with these old cycles, with this karma, where you would just give and give and give to situations and give to people, hoping that one day, maybe after giving so much, you would finally receive what it is you're looking for. But you've moved out of that cycle. You are no longer spinning your wheels and going nowhere. You've decided that if I spin my wheels and I don't get to the distance that I expected, that this should have pushed me, the momentum that this should have given me, then I'm out. Because I can easily just put my energy elsewhere and get the kind of results that I'm looking for without half as much effort. One more for the career and finance oracles. Then you got honest work. It's okay to have a job that's not very glamorous. Get some experience to help you move in the future, to move up in the future. Success is a process, not a quick fix. Yeah, you're someone that understands that, though. You already understand that hard work is required of you. And so that's why you're being so diligent about where you put your energy, because we could have already been meeting our halfway mark somewhere else if I were just putting my energy in the right space or in the right place or with the right person. Okay, let's move on to the tarot. Spirit, why did this karmic card come out? The Empress reversed. Yeah. This is somebody who has does not understand their divine feminine energy. Now I'm that doesn't necessarily mean I'm talking to a woman. This could be a man who does not know how to manipulate his own divine feminine energy. We all have both male and feminine, masculine and feminine energy within us. And so this man or this woman could be coming from a distorted feminine energy, coming at you with a distorted feminine energy and disturbing your peace, because they're not balanced on the inside within themselves. So when they come towards you, they only have one choice but to come with chaos. You got the Wheel of Fortune reversed for this karmic. They want the Wheel of Fortune is about completions. They don't want this to end. They don't want you to close out this cycle with them, but they know, they can see it. That however it is you're carrying yourself, whatever words it is you're saying to them, or if you're not talking to them at all, they know that the end is near. They know that the end is near. Let's see. Emotional storm. What's this emotional storm card, Spirit? Why did that come out? The King of Swords. Oh my goodness. Okay. So this is not just about them picking up nonverbal cues. You have given them a piece of your mind. You told them what you expect. You've been very upfront and very honest with this person, and it's something that is replaying in their mind over and over again. I think they finally get it. It's just that at the end of the day, whether they get it or not, they still don't want to lose you. What is this finality card? The Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, you're no longer willing to invest with this person. Let's see. What is this depth card? Why is depth here, Spirit? Two of Cups, Five of Pentacles. Okay. So you feel like you guys' connection was actually very shallow. There was a point in time with the Two of Cups reversed. There was a point in time where you thought that this connection was very promising and that it had depth. And then the more time you spent in this person's energy, you started to realize that they're kind of shallow. Therefore, this connection is kind of shallow. And it's only ever going to grow or evolve to a certain phase. And at the end of the day, it was not enough to fulfill you. So, with the Five of Pentacles here, you just feel like the relationship just lacks entirely too much, and that would be like self-sacrificing yourself to stick around with this person. Let's see here. What is this person's future actions towards my earth signs? Three of Pentacles. They're gonna try to work things out with you. More on their future action, Spirit. Queen of Wands. Okay, they're so if when they try to work things out with you, if that doesn't work, they're going to try to seduce you with the Queen of Wands reversed. They're going to try. I don't know if that's worked on you in the past, but at this point, they're willing. They don't care. If you're not going to give them another chance in a relationship, then they will be your booty call. They will be your side kick. They will be your sneaky link. They will take whatever they can get. That's not ultimately what they want, though. What is my earth signs? What advice do you have for them, Spirit? Seven of Swords. Okay, so for some of you guys, hold on before I speak on that. Why the Seven of Swords, Spirit? Okay, so you guys are trying to strategize on how to let this person down gently because you do genuinely care about them. And at one point in time, you guys made each other very happy. You don't necessarily want to hurt this person's feelings. And that might be why they feel like they still have a chance, is because you've been very gentle with them up to this point. More, what other advice? Ten of Pentacles. You know something? Spirit wants you to be gentle with this person. I'm not sure why you guys broke up with this person or why there's a separation between you and this person. But Spirit wants you to be gentle with them. And with this Wheel of Fortune here in the reverse, maybe this cycle is not completely over. Maybe spiritually and emotionally, the things that you went through with this person, you're over it. But maybe the relationship is not, it's not over for some of you guys. It's not over. Spirit, is there a chance for reconciliation between my earth signs and this person? Can they come and find common ground with each other? You got the Two of Swords reversed. Okay. Okay. And the Six of Wands. Yes. Because you got the Ten of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups. And you know what? I don't think this person is a karmic. I think that you guys both had karmic debts that you guys had to clear out before you guys could be together for real, for real. Because there's a lot of potential for happiness on this, in this reading. And then on top of that, they're longing for you. How does my earth signs feel about this person? You want to marry this person. You want a higher level commitment with this person. You can see yourself really investing in your relationship with this person and it going the distance. Okay, earth signs. Okay, so maybe you guys are just hitting a bump in the road with this person in the next 48 hours. And there is some baggage that you need to release. There's some baggage that they need to release. And then you all will still be able to find common ground because there is a lot of happiness on this board, on this table. You got the Ten of Pentacles, you got the Ten of Cups, you got the Hierophant here, you got the Six of Wands. The Six of Wands is a card of victory. Yeah, you guys just have these individual cycles that you need to close out that are independent of each other. They, yeah. Now, don't get me wrong, for some of you guys, you might not want this person because I do see that you have abandoned them to some extent. They feel neglected by you. And for some of you guys, you might have had a good reason to leave this person. And if you don't want to be with this person, then this probably isn't your reading. This reading is for those earth signs that have a somewhat tumultuous relationship with somebody, not toxic, just tumultuous. You know, you guys are going through the motions, and right now you guys have hit a little roadblock, and you're just gonna clear the way, get rid of the obstacle, and then you guys will be able to find common ground with each other again and start being able to build with each other again. So that is what I have for you here, earth signs. I hope that reading helped, and I will see you guys on the next one.